Hey guys, welcome back to the house where we talk news, celebrities, and hot topics. I'm excited to be back with you guys on this Monday morning. Y'all, we have to get into some things, of course, when it comes to the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Last night's episode was crazy, and the thing that shocked me, okay, was the fact that Marc Daly is asking for spousal support, okay? Yeah, we got to get into some things. If you guys like the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel, and let's get straight into the video. You guys, before we get into anything, of course, you know we gotta shout out our sponsor, The Coldest Water, okay? Y'all, this water bottle is everything. I tell y'all in every single video, and I personally love it so much because it keeps your water cold for 25 plus hours, okay? At this point, you guys already know the stats, right? If you're walking around with any other type of water bottle, yes, House of Aaron is judging you. I don't know what you're doing, but I'm gonna need you to go ahead and pick up the Coldest Water Bottle. My links will be down in the description box below. And y'all know I got you, okay? You can use my code HOA for 10% off your order. Now let's get into the mess. All right, you guys, so first things first, can we talk about the dinner, okay, that started off the episode, the 10-minute dinner, when the ladies were in Charleston of the South Carolina, and we knew Kenya couldn't wait to bring up the rumors about who was having sex with Bolo and who wasn't, right? And so before anything, I wanted to ask you guys, did you guys catch when Cynthia admitted to pleasuring herself after the whole dungeon sex party situation? Like, did you catch that? Cynthia said, yeah, I definitely went up to my room, okay, and did what I had to do. And so that really just let me know that all of these ladies are freaks, okay? Cynthia was turned on by the fact that Tanya and Portia and Latoya were making out and straddling each other and, making out on the couch and going down each other's throats. And Cynthia was also turned on by the fact that Bolo wanted to, flip Miss Drew Sidora over on the coffee table and, give her the ride of her life. I mean, I'm just saying. And so I thought that was interesting. So shout out to Cynthia for, doing what she had to do. Unlike Portia and Tanya, okay, Portia and Tanya said, girl, I don't have time to be playing with myself. I'm going to need Bolo and his thing to come scratch this itch, okay, if you get my drift. Speaking of that dinner, y'all, what was Latoya Ali doing, okay? A couple of days ago, I came onto the show, okay? I came to the house and I said that I was hashtag Team Latoya, which I still am. I am rooting for Latoya, and I feel like, one day I am holding out hope that Latoya will break away from Miss Kenya Moore hair care because I feel like she has a lot of potential onto the show. But I kind of feel as though Kenya's going to hold her back. But with that being said, Latoya was investigating the fact that Drew Sidora was having fun, right? She was asking Drew, were you the one in the room at 6 a.m. making all the moans and groans and whatnot? And then turned to Kenya and said, Kenya, why are you investigating the situation? This is supposed to be a girls' night in. This is supposed to be a bachelorette party. What happens in the dungeon stays in the dungeon, right? And so I'm just kind of confused on Latoya. Like, you're straddling the fence. You got one foot in Mexico and the other one in the US of A. I'm going to need you to pick a side, girl. Okay, you're being a little bit confusing. So I was just kind of disappointed in Latoya and how she was straddling the fence. And then, of course, as the dinner went on, we see that Tanya told on herself. Okay, now you guys know my stance on the whole situation. I kind of feel as though Tanya and Portia probably, potentially, most likely did do it, okay? When the whole thing was going down last episode, it seemed as though Tanya and Portia was looking guilty just by body language and facial expressions, etc., etc. But I also feel as though Portia and Tanya don't have to say a goddamn thing, okay? They don't have to say a thing to anybody, right? And I was kind of disappointed in Cynthia later on in this scene when she said in the confessional that if she was Portia, she would just own it. Like, girl, first off, okay? We don't know if Portia did anything, number one. And number two, how crazy does it sound for us to tell a woman that she should own or be public with who she's screwing? That is so crazy to me. Like, since when did it become like a thing to try to pry open into people's business on who they having sex with and who they not. Like, can we grow up? Okay, are we in the 7th grade? I know 50 Cent is more like 54 Cent at this point, but you're acting 13. I mean, I'm just saying. Now, if Portia did do it, right? And if she wants to own it, then yes, I'll support her in owning it. If she doesn't want to be public with it, that's even better. Get out of that girl's vagina. I mean, I'm just saying, okay? But yes, Tanya did kind of tell on herself by saying, I was in Portia's room the whole night, right? Because we never knew who the other woman was. Kenya never said Tanya's name. We do know, according to Twitter, okay, according to Shamia on Twitter, that Kenya did name Portia when she was trying to be Inspector Gadget before that dinner, but she never named Tanya. And so, Tanya, boo-boo, you told on yourself, right? Which is the reason why you quit the show, which is the reason why we're never going to see Tanya on the Real Housewives of Atlanta ever again. So the fact that you incriminated yourself in the whole situation by saying, I slept in Portia's room. Well, honey, everybody thinks Portia screwed the stripper, which now means you were the other woman Kenya was speaking of. And so I was just like, girl, you done messed up, okay? You in danger, girl. But I wonder how Paul thinks about this situation, okay? I want to know what's going through Paul's mind. I highly doubt Paul is even following this. I don't even think he's going to be watching the show. But, I wish Tanya would have stayed on the series so we could kind of see where her relationship stands in the moment. I mean, I'm just saying. With that being said, Kenya at this dinner says that someone having sex in the house is an issue, not only because it's not private, but her daughter is there and the whole act is just disgusting. And so for me, that let me know that Kenya is shaming, right? And it's funny because I guess production decided that they wanted to roll the footage, okay? They wanted to roll a montage of, I guess, Portia shaming different women, Kenya specifically. But production forgot to roll the montage of Kenya Moore being a shamer, right? Remember when she said that Portia doesn't know what she's talking about because there's not a dick in it? Okay, remember that? Remember all the times Miss Kenya Moore hair care shamed Marlo and her alleged, escorting mistress ways? I'm just saying, remember the line where she said Marlo had a square reader in between her legs? And so if we're going to roll the montage of Portia shaming, we need to roll the montage of Miss Kenya Moore shaming. And it coincides with the fact that she's shaming the women now, okay? Talking about there's some whores in this house. I'm just calling a spade, okay? So yes, we conclude the dinner or whatever, and then all of the ladies fly back home to Atlanta, honey, okay? So that concluded the 4 or 5 episode, saga of what was the Charleston of the South Carolina trip. Congratulations to the producers, bravo, the executives, NBC Universal, the ladies, the cast on the show. Charleston of the South Carolina really brought y'all all types of storylines because before this, it was nothing but tumbleweeds and crickets, okay? I'm just saying, dusty, like someone's private parts, child. But, yes, so when we get back to Atlanta, we see Candy at OLG Camp Creek, okay? Shout out to OLG Camp Creek. I went to OLG Camp Creek maybe like a month or 2 ago, and it was really nice, okay? I see what kind of establishment Candy is running, and I'm not mad at it. So shout out to Miss Candy Burst Tucker. But she sat up there, okay, at the OLG at the Camp Creek, talking to the very annoying, the very messy Don Juan, and basically kind of admitted that she did hear something coming from Portia's room, okay? And so she never explicitly said that she did hear something, but she implied that Kenya was potentially, probably, most likely not lying about what she heard, okay? And so we see that Candy is confirming the rumors of Bolo screwing a couple of the ladies. Now, with that being said, this is one of the scenes of the show that really got my wheels turning. Miss Kenya Moore hair care at a woman's empowerment photo shoot for a magazine. Now, I thought it was very ironic that Kenya Moore was shooting a cover for a woman's empowerment shoot, right? Because she had just got done being on a trip with a bunch of ladies where she shamed the ladies the whole time, but yet you want to do a woman's empowerment shoot. Make it make sense, okay? Please make it make sense, because it doesn't. Because for me, in my opinion, Kenya does not empower women. With that being said, Latoya comes to the shoot and brings Kenya Moore a nasty looking cake or whatever. I guess trying to, bring that as a peace offering. Okay, because Latoya did kind of turn on Kenya at the Charleston of the South Carolina dinner. And Kenya was just like, girl, why did you do what you did? Okay, why did you try to turn on me and try to like turn this whole thing on me? Like, we were supposed to be cool. Okay, she said, you know what I'm going through at home? My baby daddy slash husband wants to, take everything away from me, wants to make my life a living hell. I'm stressed out. I'm losing it. I don't have a village. And so the fact that you would, be on Portia's side, right, trying to make me out to seem like a bad host or a bad friend is just annoying to me. You guys know that Portia was trying to rally the girls to try to be upset with Miss Kenya Moore Hair Care for abandoning the girls, abandoning filming. Candy cried, and Cynthia was in the corner, being a yes man. And, Latoya Ali was in the corner nodding, okay, in agreement. And so I could see why Kenya could feel backstabbed by both, Candy, Latoya, and really Cynthia too, right? And then she said, Latoya, I got a crush on you. Okay, girl, I like you. And I was just like, ew. Okay, ew. I don't have a problem with a girl having a crush on another girl. That's not the problem. Obviously, I'm gay my damn self. However, Kenya just makes my skin crawl. I mean, I'm just saying. And so the whole crush thing, I was just like, ew, okay? Girl, Latoya don't want you. She wants Portia. And that's the real reason why, Kenya Moore is upset. Kenya was basically making it seem like, it was a problem for Latoya to make out with Portia. And I'm just like, this is just confirming what we suspected all along. You're mad because Latoya wants Portia and not you. It is what it is. It's going to be what it's going to be. You're mad because Portia can pull Latoya and Bolo and Tanya. Girl, get over it. And then, you guys, we get to the grand finale. Okay, we get to the grand finale, the final scene in the episode where Kenya Moore Hair Care is meeting up with her lawyer right after the Charleston of the South Carolina trip, right after she tried to chew Latoya's head off for kissing and making out with Portia, right after she tried to expose Portia for having sex with a stripper at Cynthia Bailey's bachelorette party, after she had been such an ass to each and every person on that damn trip. She meets up with her lawyer, and her lawyer reveals that Mr. Marc Daly, after sending her a playlist of love songs, child, okay, ill, how corny, filed for divorce in New York, okay? And I was just like, interesting, okay? Funny how the tables have turned, right? Or you are trying to stir up and conjure up this fake and authentic drama between you and Portia. You actually have real life drama with your husband, Marc Daly, who's trying to make your life a living hell. Okay? And that's true tea. That's true tea, right? Portia in this whole Bolo situation, I mean, it is what it is. Okay? She may have screwed the stripper, she may have not. But you can't take away the fact that your baby daddy, okay, your husband, the person that you was, supposed to be in love with, can't stand your ass, and he wants to take you to the ringer. Not only is he divorcing your ass, but he's asking for that alimony. Okay, he's asking for that spousal support or that quote unquote maintenance or whatever they like to call it in legal terms. Now, I thought this tweet was so interesting, right? Because I actually felt bad for Kenya. Like, I was not happy when I saw that scene of Marc asking for spousal support and filing for a divorce after, leading Kenya on after a year, trying to make it seem like something could come of this broken marriage, right? I didn't feel good about that. But I will read this tweet and I'll go ahead and put it up on the screen. It says, every time Kenya do something mean-spirited to others, Marc be right there in the shadows to give it back 10 times worse to her. Watch how you treat people, girl. Watch how you treat people, because, honey, it's going to come back tenfold. I'm just saying. And I don't ever like to criticize people's lives and what they got going on and then blanket it as karma. But that's exactly how the producers framed it. I mean, I'm just saying. Now, in Kenya Moore's defense, she went onto Twitter right after the episode aired, and she said, for the record, Marc withdrew the divorce petition the next day because he filed in New York, and I guess he's not allowed to do that. You have to file in Atlanta, I'm assuming. But he withdrew the divorce petition the next day and said that he was not asking for alimony in the filing and that we misinterpreted the New York law. There has been no further divorce action to date. This scene was taped months ago. Hashtag it's complicated. Okay, Marc and Kenya backpedaling. Okay, trying to not feel the heat of the embarrassment that he put you through. Girl, he was asking for the alimony. He was asking for the money. He was asking for that divorce. That man has embarrassed you so many times and you're trying to save face and it ain't working. Okay. She probably found out that the relationship was done, okay, for good in that Root article with everybody else. I mean, I'm just saying what everybody's thinking. So let me know what you guys felt about the episode. I'm gonna wrap it up right here. If you guys liked the video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys a little bit later. Love you. And don't forget to create a great day. Bye, you guys.